Welcome to Sudoku, one of the most beautiful games of logic. If you are a Sudoku fan, this channel is for you. This tutorial is part of a journey from Sudoku discovery to Sudoku mastery. My name is Senior Tas. I am your host. Hop on and I will guide you through the wonderful world of Sudoku. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the logic our brain follows most of the time when it comes to solving easy Sudoku puzzles. Tutorial 1 is dedicated to a solving technique called hidden singles, the most basic Sudoku solving technique, the one you should master first. The tutorial will be broken into 5 parts. 1. A quick and fun challenge where you will use your own logic to find the next value in a Sudoku puzzle. 2. A detailed understanding of the hidden single technique. What is it? When to use it? How to use it? 3. The step-by-step solution to an easy Sudoku puzzle. 4. A small challenge to test your understanding of the hidden single technique. And 5. A sneak peek into the next tutorial in the series. Let's start with the pre-tutorial challenge. In this challenge, you are asked to focus on the black cell with the question mark in row 9 and column 6 of the puzzle on the left. Using your own logic, can you find what number should go into that cell? You have 10 seconds to complete the challenge. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. The countdown starts now. Congratulations if you found 6. The correct answer is 6 because 6 is a hidden single in row 9. So, what exactly is a hidden single? Let's dig deeper and find that out. A single can be hidden in a row, in a column, or in a box. Let's first discuss about hidden singles in a row. When a cell in a row is the only cell that can contain a candidate number, that number is a hidden single in that row. As a Sudoku player, you can spot hidden singles in a row by following 4 simple steps. Step number 1. Choose a row. Any row. In this example, we will focus on row 3, highlighted in gray in the puzzle on the left. Step number 2. Choose a number to scan for in the row. In this example, we will choose 6 as our candidate number. Step number 3. Mentally eliminate all the cells in the row that cannot contain the chosen number. As you can notice, row 3 has 4 empty cells. 3 of them cannot contain the number 6. We marked those 3 cells with a red cross in our grid. The 3 cells marked with a red cross cannot contain 6 because there is already a 6 in their box. As you know, one of the rules of Classic Sudoku is that the number cannot be repeated in a box. This mental cell elimination is the most important step in the process. Step number 4. If you are left with only one cell that was not eliminated at step number 3, that cell hides a single which is your chosen number. In our case, 6 cannot be in the first cell of row 3, obviously because there's already a 7 in that cell. It cannot be in the second cell neither, as it already contains 4. It cannot be in the third, or fourth, or fifth, or sixth, or seventh, or eighth cell. The only cell left that can contain 6 is the 9th cell of row 3. Therefore, we will place 6 in that cell. You may ask yourself the following question. Can we use the logic we just applied to a row, to a column as well? The answer is yes, we can. Let's illustrate this now. When a cell in a column is the only cell that can contain a candidate number, that number is a hidden single in that column. You can spot hidden singles in a column by following 4 simple steps. Step number 1. Choose a column to investigate. In this example, we will focus on column 4 highlighted in gray. Step number 2. Choose a number to scan for in the column. In this example again, we will choose 8 as our candidate number. Step number 3. Mentally eliminate all the cells in the column that cannot contain the chosen number. As you can notice, column 4 has 3 empty cells. 2 of them cannot contain the number 8. We marked those 2 cells with a red cross in our grid. The 2 cells marked with a red cross cannot contain 8 because there is already an 8 in their respective rows. As you know, one of the rules of Classic Sudoku is that a number cannot be repeated in a row. Step number 4. If we are left with only one cell that was not eliminated at step number 3, that cell hides a single, which is your chosen number. In our case, 8 cannot be in the first cell of column 4 that already contains 1. It cannot be in the second cell neither, as it already contains 3. It cannot be in the 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th or 9th cell. The only cell left that can contain 8 is the 3rd cell of column 4. Therefore, we will place 8 in that cell. As you would expect, the same logic will also apply to a box. When a cell in a box is the only cell that can contain a candidate number, that number is a hidden single in that box. You can spot hidden singles in a box by following 4 simple steps. Step number 1. Choose a box to investigate. In the example on the left, we will focus on box 1 highlighted in gray. Step number 2. Choose a number to scan for in the box. In the same example, we will choose 2 as our candidate number. Step number 3. Mentally eliminate all the cells in the box that cannot contain the chosen number. As you can notice, box 1 has 3 empty cells. 2 of them cannot contain the number 2. We marked those 2 cells with a red cross in our grid. The 2 cells marked with a red cross cannot contain 2 because there is already a 2 in the row of the first one and a 2 in the column of the other one. Step number 4. If we are left with only one cell that was not eliminated at step number 3, that cell hides a single, which is your chosen number. In our case, 2 cannot be in the first cell of box 1 that already contains 3. It cannot be in the second cell neither, as it already contains 5. It cannot be in the 3rd, or 4th, or 5th, or 6th, or 7th, or 8th cell. The only cell left that can contain 2 is the 9th cell of box 1. Therefore, we place 2 in that cell. Here is an easy Sudoku puzzle from an Amazon bestseller book published on October 2022. Like all other puzzles in the book, this puzzle displays an artistic pattern with 44 hands, forming an X shape with 2 axes of symmetry around the center column and around the center row. You can find the book by following the link written at the bottom right of the screen. With what you have learned so far, you will be able to crack this puzzle and any puzzle or most puzzles labeled as easy. Easy Sudoku puzzles do not require to write number options in the cells. They are simple enough to present at each solving step a hidden symbol that you are now well equipped to recognize. Feel free to pause the video and completely solve the puzzle on your own. Then resume the video to watch a proposed step-by-step solution. Welcome back! So, how do we start solving a Sudoku puzzle? Most of us first search for rows, columns, or blocks that have only one empty cell and immediately fill that empty cell. Those low-hanging fruits are often called open singles. The number 5, for example, in box 2, and the number 9 in box 8 are open singles that we can fill in right away. Now that the open singles 5 and 9 are placed in the grids, are you able to spot another open single? We will give you a hint. One of the columns have an open single. Which column is it? That's column 5. Well done. The number 8 is an open single in column 5 and we can fit it in the center cell. When we scan again the grids, rows, columns and boxes, there are no more opportunities for open singles. It is now the right time to start scanning for hidden singles. At this stage, there are 12 hidden singles that we can find. Are you able to spot some of them? Remember that hidden singles can be found by searching a candidate number in a row, or in a column, or in a box. Box 1, for example, is hiding 1 in its first cell. If you are not convinced about it, you can pause the video and figure out why this is the case. The illustration has the target box and the candidate number highlighted in gray to help you visualize how we apply the hidden single technique to box 1. Let's now move to box 3. Using the same logic, you can fill in the number 6 in the third cell of the box. 10 other numbers can be marked at this stage using the hidden single technique. The number 7 in row 2, 4 in row 3, 6 in column 3, 7 in column 7, 4 in column 6, 8 in column 8, 8 again in row 7, 9 in row 8, 6 in row 9, and 7 in row 9. It is now time to look around to see if our effort paid off in revealing new open singles. And it is a yes. We have 3 open singles in row 3, row 8, and column 6. We can fit in a 5, a 3, and a 7 in those 3 respective units. We can reap more low-hanging fruits with box 3 and box 7 that can be completed with 2 and 5 respectively. After placing those 2 numbers, do you see new opportunities for open singles? Yes, indeed. Our eyes are drawn to column 3 and column 7 that can be filled with the remaining numbers 9 and 3. You will notice that completed column 3 and column 7, highlighted in gray, create open singles in 2 other units. What are those units? You did well if you identified row 3 and row 7 as the next ones to complete. There are now only a few units left, and it seems none of them have open singles. What should you do when there are no more open singles? Obviously, we should scan for hidden singles. One of them is 1 in row 4. A second one is 4 in row 5. And the third one is 7 in row 6. After placing those 3 numbers, we can check if they can help create open singles in their units. Can you find any? It seems there are none. Well, in that case, we must scan again for hidden singles. And we can find a 5 in row 4, a 2 in row 5, and a 5 in row 6. Now this time, we will notice that the 5 we just put in row 4 is very helpful, as it contributes to expose an open single in column 2. The 2 placed in row 5 has a similar effect in column 8. And finally, the 5 we place in row 6 also impacts its column in the same way the 2 other numbers did. The 3 open singles we uncovered are 2 in column 2, 3 in column 8, and 9 in column 9. We are almost there, with only 4 cells left to be filled to complete the grid. Can you find the next value scanning for open singles? Excellent! 2 open singles help complete row 5 and row 6, leaving us now with only 2 cells left to fill. Those 2 are very easy to fill as they are the only missing numbers 9 and 2 in column 1 and column 4 respectively. Mission accomplished. You can appreciate the great sense of satisfaction we all feel now looking at the completed puzzle. All it took to get here was a methodical application of the hidden single technique throughout the solving process. You are now ready to solve any easy Sudoku puzzle on your own. It is now time to show off your new skills by tackling the post-tutorial challenge. Consider the puzzle on the left. The task is to find the next value in the puzzle without making any notations in the grid. One hint for you: find the only hidden single in the grid and you will solve the challenge. You have 1 minute to complete the challenge. If you need more time, feel free to pause the video. The countdown starts now. Congratulations if you found the hidden single 3 in column 6. Why did we choose to focus on column 6? Well, as a rule of thumb, you should scan first the units that have the most given numbers. In this puzzle, row 4 has 7 given numbers, which is pretty good, but it contains no hidden single. Row 5 has 5 given numbers but no hidden singles. The natural next units to look at here are row 6 with 5 given numbers, row 9 with 6 given numbers, column 1, 5 and 6 with 5 given numbers. It turns out that column 6 is where to look at to make a progress. When you focus on column 6 highlighted in gray, you realize that it has 4 empty cells. Its first empty cell cannot be 3 because there's already a 3 in its row. Also, its last 2 empty cells cannot be 3 because there is already a 3 in its box. Therefore, the second empty cell of that column is 3. If you found this on your own, you can be confident that your eye is now sharp enough to scan for any tricky hidden singles. If you did not succeed to solve the challenge, do not worry. It all comes with practice, and the more you do it, the more you train your brain to recognize this pattern, and the better you become at quickly spotting hidden singles. This marks the end of the tutorial. My name is Senyortas, and it was a pleasure going on this short but fun ride with you. If you enjoy Sudoku, we offer a large catalog of Sudoku books for children, adults, and seniors, all available on our website www.contextionary.com. Each book includes detailed, step-by-step solutions to each puzzle to help you learn and grow. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button and get notified for all future tutorials on the channel. Ciao, bye bye.